Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Yellow Jackets. A whole lot of work went into the last offseason for this franchise with a new home and a new identity starting this year. Heidi Watney has more on the rebirth of this organization.
Matt, it's been a hectic offseason for the front office and players alike as the franchise has finally made the move that's been in the works for some time now. There's plenty of excitement in their new city as fans have embraced their new hometown heroes, and you can feel the buzz all over town as fans look for sightings of the players out and about. With the offseason business concluded, though, it is time to settle in for the first season of this new chapter in franchise history.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Now at the plate, here is Jorge Mateo, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The shortstop, Jorge.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway.
First pitch, 105.
Fastball right back to the mound. Throw goes over to third. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sale has pitched his way to over 1,600 innings of work at the big league level. And over those innings of work, he struck out over 2,000 batters, putting him in good company with names like Oral Hershiser, Catfish Hunter, and Fernando Valenzuela. In there, now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And 2. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles lead 1. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop. Xander.
Here it comes.
Bogaerts.
Look out as his bat shatters on impact. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
I'll tell you right now, he let go of that one, and he wanted to pull it back. That was a hanger, bad spot over the heart of the plate. He's lucky. He's lucky that's getting sent back to him.
Another one sent foul. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Can't get it down on the pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Verdugo is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third. The designated hitter.
Striding forward now. The DH, J.D. Martinez, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's a hit, their first of the new season. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. At the plate, Austin Hayes. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trey Mancini stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Anthony Santander, the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Hey! Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center. Mullins is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. That lands foul. He's down on strikes, and that ends the inning.
Batting fifth.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the new inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Jahmai Jones. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Late square, and this is popped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Check on first by Sale, and he's back easily. At the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Holy smokes. That's the first ball they've taken the entire game so far. They're swinging at everything.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1.
Ball inside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. So now here is Cedric Mullins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. To the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles are on top, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlberg.
The first baseman, Bobby.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but this ball will get foul, and that idea didn't pan out. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez.
Second baseman, Kike.
First offering. And he fouls this one off. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Chasing after it is Santander. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking his chops.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll reach for 1 and come up empty for the first strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next to hit, Alex Verdugo trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Set for the start of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Now here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Renfroe has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Now to bat, Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Santander is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Down 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He flew out in his last debut.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He'll start off the 5th in this one. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next, here is Jahmai Jones. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down and away, ball 1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled away.
Got to believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's going to have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And now here is Jorge Mateo. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounder down the line at third. Devers has it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 1-0. Stepping in once again is Hunter Renfroe. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And there's one down now. No one on with one down, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up at knots.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Count even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he misses ball 4.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Now into the box, Kike Hernandez. He doubled his last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. A 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike. Dahlbeck leads off first with one away. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You can tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kike Hernandez becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. And a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Well done.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Ramon Urias. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone. Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other
No ball,
side.
2 strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Ryan Mountcastle is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Orioles add on thanks to the Now here it comes.
The center fielder.
Alex Verdugo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Lifted down the line in left. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. From the stretch. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
You can tell this guy's got great feel for all this stuff right now. To break out that nasty hammer right there, this guy's on point.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So here's Trey Mancini. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A ball and a strike now. And the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Pedro Severino is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. If you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Next up, Cedric Mullins. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Skied down the left field line. Schwarber will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that... So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Now at the plate is Bobby Dahlbeck. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply on the ground. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
The count.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in the zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Kevin Plawecki is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2.
2-2 count.
Dahlbeck at second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Throw won't get him.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
He's set. Here it comes. Alex Verdugo is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits. Now to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
This is a head-scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Austin Hayes is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now back.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. Blasted a solo homer last time up. No balls and a strike to count. On his way to pitch number 100. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Hit in the air down the right field line. This will wind up being a foul ball. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now back. Right fielder, Anthony.
At the plate now, Anthony Santander. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Hey, that's not a bad first milestone. 100th career RBI, Nero.
Yeah, after your first original knockdown, probably for you, your first strikeout, your first bomb, you want to start putting some zeros on the back end of these numbers. 100th ribby, nice milestone right there.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Jahmai Jones is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Right side. He's got it. The throw will go to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now back.
First delivery to him. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Well, this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66.
Now it'll be Kyle Schwarber. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. 0-1 the count. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter, and that's exactly how he hoped to get this season started on opening day.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase, and that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in two.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
In there, a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now back, first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
The 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Kike Hernandez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Cold strike 0-2. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Stepping in now, Kevin Plawecki. Hard hit ball to second. That's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here.
1-1.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
3-1 to him now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A swing and a high drive to right center field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Austin Hayes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1. Dylan Tate is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 55, Dylan.
Xander Bogaerts swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Tate throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Now the first pitch.
Martinez.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seam.
Throw on to first, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. 8-2 is how this one ends today. The Orioles led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Means gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Chris Sale racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 11 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball.